Hello, this is Twilight Town HQ here, and today I'm going to show you my Oathkeeper and Oblivion Keyblades that I made myself. And if you're looking to buy some, I'll be happy to help. We'll set something up on eBay. So here's Oblivion. It's not fully painted right now, but if you'd like it to be completely black, then I'll do that. Because if it has more color, there'd be like a little gem looking thing right here, some gray outlining it, and some purple in some places, and a little yellow here, and yeah. It doesn't take me that, I've had a lot of experience with tools, so it doesn't really take me that long to make them. I could probably make both in a week or so, so that'd be about when you'd get your Keyblades. Oh, and I'm not sure if I'd be able to do the chain, I just don't know. I'll either knock off a few bucks for it, or I'll just, or I'll go the extra mile and try and make a chain. I mean, it's not difficult to make the chain, it's just the fact of going and finding the right sort of chain, like the actual chain part of it. Alright, so that's Oblivion. Now, the Oathkeeper. I painted this. If you'd like it white, I'll do that. This is a little messy right now. Some parts of it are too thin, but these are just both these are just the display. These are just for display. They're a little bit too heavy to hold for a while. If like you're at a con or something, I need to use thinner material. Alright, so yeah. Oh, and they're made out of wood. It's wood, not plastic. That's a little, yeah. I can paint over that, but again, these are just a display. This broke off, but again, that's the display. So yeah, there'd be another one of those right there. And if there were any more color, there'd be like some faint yellows and some really faint greens, like along there. And maybe like a black line here, or maybe another cut there, something like that. I'll fix up this heart. The heart was the most difficult part, or the heart shape at least was the most difficult part of this Keyblade. Most difficult part of Oblivion, oddly enough, it was not this. That was the funnest part of this Keyblade. It was actually probably these. Oh, and it doesn't, I mean, the Oblivion is Oathkeeper. Oathkeeper is actually heavier than Oblivion. But Oblivion is off weight. That weighs a whole lot more than that. So it's actually easier to hold this one. But when I make them lighter, if you think that this will like hurt your hand or anything, it doesn't at all. My hand fits perfectly into it. So yeah, same thing with the chain here. I haven't even made the hole for the chain yet on this one, but I will if you want it. And that's paint. I love the design of the Oathkeeper and the layout of the paint down here. They know what they're doing up at Kingdom Hearts headquarters. They know what they're doing. So here's Oathkeeper. This is its size and proportionate to me. I'm about 5'6", so I guess this is about like 4 foot and a half, something like that. If you want me to make it proportionate to your size, any people who are actually gonna buy them, then just tell me your height. I'll figure it out. So it's about like the height of just about like your height minus like a foot or a foot and a half, something like that. So this is what Oathkeeper looks like. Yeah, I sort of messed around with that black right there. It's supposed to, well, there is a small black outline, but I tried it with spray paint. Bad idea. Alright, and now Oblivion. So this is what Oblivion looks like. Oblivion actually weighs less. Again, it weighs less than Oathkeeper, but it's really off weight. So that may be a problem with me making it, but if it's light overall, then, oops, that actually didn't do anything. If it's light overall, then if it's off weight, that's not really going to matter. Yeah, alright. And again, Oblivion's a little bigger, a little taller than Oathkeeper. And and if you plan on just like having one just because you want one, then I'll recommend the chain for you. But if you go into a con, having the chain is a little too much. I've never been to a con, but you're walking around and there's a whole bunch of people, and firstly, you're gonna have to carry it around with you all day, so there's gonna be the sound, of course, and then the fact that the chain will get in the way. It could attach to something. So if you plan on just using them for cons, then my recommendation is not the chain. Alright, so that's it. Give me some ideas for videos and I'll do them. If you have a question about the Kingdom Hearts storyline, some things you don't understand, I'll cover them. My head has been cut off during this whole video, but that's alright. This is my head. My hair used to be so much longer in pink if you watched the 2 versus videos on here. But this video is dragging on a little bit, but I have a little bit more to say. What was it? Oh yeah, these things are a little costly. It's not, if you want the Kingdom Key, that's not really difficult to make. I can make one in a day if I have the right materials. If you want a Kingdom Key, I'll sell them for around 75, maybe 60 bucks. These are costly. Oathkeeper by itself, probably, if you want just Oathkeeper, I'll go around 125. You want Oblivion, the same 125, and I'll sell them both for 200. That's pretty fair. Alright, so that's it. Tom HQ out. See ya.